today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this carries into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Burrow's pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The numbers on the receiving end for Boyd last time out. 5 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
And that gives him 9 for the season, and I've been around the game long enough to know this. 10 is the benchmark number, all right? People want to get to there because that really signifies that you've had the year that you've been looking for and also gives you respect around the league.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On second down, here's Mixon. Mixon with a first down and more. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. As we take a peek at Sam Darnold, the former USC Trojan and 3rd pick in the 2018 draft.
Brandon, there's 2 weeks to go in the regular season, so you know the pressure is ramped up in so many ways. People have to win games, try and get their bonuses, the whole deal. But how about trying to close out an MVP award?
Just 2 weeks to go. There has to be a lot of pressure, though. We talked about that in previous weeks, sitting on his shoulder.
Yeah, he can talk all he wants about, I don't listen to that, and there's no pressure. All we're doing is trying to win games. He knows, we all know, he's been the one who's been leading the pack. Let's see if he can close it out.
At the 23-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Darnold from the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown.
A big play there. His 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, and it meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way.
Holding, receiving team.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Illegal block in the box. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Gain of 12.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Seven, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
First down, Bengals.
First down, here's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Complete to
Auden Tate with touchdown number 8 on the year. over. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Gano now to add the extra point. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Ryan Switzer on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky, lady. Back. Red 80. 56, come on, boys, 56. Check, 56. Come on. You better bring it.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. The ball carried.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He'll rifle it. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Shift. Mutt's 56. Mutt's 56. You.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brandon Cooks with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one. On
3rd down, Burrow. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That third down conversion good for 23.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
He's brought down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. The left side completion to Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, but it'll be 2nd down.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch the slant. Mike 56. Mike 56. So we got man.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
56 the Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Exit. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
A first down throw, Darnold. He'll rifle this. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Lady. 54 mark. 54 mark. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Go, man, 80.
Darnold to throw again. On the move to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, Darnold out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again, Darnold. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brandon Cooks as the first half is winding down. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. So simple math here. The first half, they've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
For Jacksonville.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. So we've reached halftime here. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
At the 24-yard line.
56, right there, 56. Check tight, check tight, check tight. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Take me up. Here we go.
From the 24, Darnold. He's letting it fly and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
On first down, this is Geis, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Sliding out of the pocket. His throw incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll make it 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Yo, 80. Watch the safety creep. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Lambeau on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side said, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
The 31-yard line.
Here's Burrow. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cincinnati.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was taken down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. The 20. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 8. A big play there for the Bengals. 41 yards on the ground. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
On the carry.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And now they will throw it with Burrow. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Burrow on the keeper.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And right now, a lot to like on that screen. They've wrapped up the division, currently sitting in the number 2 spot. But remember, that no longer means a bye into the divisional round.
Well, partner, you're right. They made that change for the 2020 season, so being in the number 1 spot is the ultimate deal. Used to be the top 2. Got those opening weekend buys. Now it's just number 1. But still, a lot at stake, as you mentioned. They could end up with 2, possibly 3 home games if things shake out correctly and they continue to win in the playoffs.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Man, Eddie, see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Geis. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
39-yard line.
Switch, slam.
They'll run with Geis. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Darius Geis.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. 5 plays there on that drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
Bengals 20. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25 yards.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. Now the ball comes loose, and the Jags grab it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Get the ball. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Waiting. Safety's creeping.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 29, Darnold steps away. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
To throw is Darnold. Rolling to his left. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 2 touchdowns, 2:10 on the clock. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Complete to Zay Jones. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate. And it's 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Levi Wallace with a pick.
Intercepted.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Mike 56.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
56. Mike 56. Right there. 56. Ain't no
And Darnold wants to throw the football. He's going to look deep down the field. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. With touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
57 is the Mike. 57. I'm coming after you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. And now out come the Jags.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing on the move to his left.
And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Cincinnati set to take over once again. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
It's just me and you.
first down. Here's Burrow. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Just like that. Just like that. 44, Mike, 44.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That was
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Jacksonville, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Indianapolis Colts come to town. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll be on